God blessed me to go through the bumps and the bruises of this Noel, I was like, man, you know what? There is no way I can keep this to myself. I literally am seeing myself get ready to replace my yearly salary monthly. Because again, Noel, that was another prayer. I said, God, it'd be real nice and I can build your kingdom at the same time. See how you got to put God in it too and really mean it? I don't want a bunch of money so that I can go out and buy Gucci and Prada and Fendi and Flaunt and buy Mercedes Benzes. God know my heart is to get back into real estate to keep housing his people, which brings the money anyway. So Noel, money is tied to ministry, right? Money follows ministry. I sat through a sermon this week that I won't take credit for, but the gentleman spoke on and ministered on money follows mastery. Guys, we've mastered the art of housing God's people in a shared living environment. Noel, I also tell people this all the time, right? Imagine having a job or a business to where the blessing of God was already built into it. Woo! Noel, I'm only talking to you because everybody else family. Everybody in this room, Noel, done heard this story 1,000 times. Most of these people in this room are doing what's on your heart right now. But Noel, put a number 8 in the chat if you think it's pretty cool how God combined social services and real estate together. I'm no genius, Noel. I told you 15 minutes ago, Shay tricked me to go to school. She tricked me. Guys, I barely finished high school. And through the grace of God, I finished college. So when people say, man, how you, Derek, that is genius. How you, no, it ain't. God gave me this, bro. So yes, it is genius, but I'm not genius. But when God kind of blow it on you, you look genius. So all we've done, Noel, is combine social services and real estate together. I put those two things in a blender and I hit fast mode. And we mixed it together, Noel. Now we pour it out all over the world, all through the 50 states. In fact, there is one also in Puerto Rico. I think we have one in Bermuda now. So we're even venturing outside of the US now. So when I tell you guys I'm no genius, I really mean that. But when you say a prayer that says, God, you said that I have the mind of Christ. So God, allow me to function just like you do. Allow me to think like you and allow me to move and groove like you. Now that ain't proper English, right? But I really mean that. And that's how I talk to God. God, I want to move like you. I want to talk like you. And God, when I open my mouth to tell people what this is, allow it to sound like the best thing since sliced bread. God, make the way easy for me. Right? So a lot of us has been in these rooms, man, and we'd have been tricked and we'd have been in other courses and classes, and they make this thing sound so hard. They want you to get a license and zoning and all of this stuff. Everything that people told me that required to get this, Derek, you must be an idiot. How you gonna open group homes, bro, with no license, no doctor, no nurses? You talk about not even owning the property. Derek, how are you gonna pull this off? And Noel, here we are. What, 7, 8 years? I'm losing count of the years, but I'll just say here we are 7 years later, the year of completion, right? Here we are 7 years later, and we're in 17 different states and over 260 ILFs. I have nothing to do with that other than just, again, moving at the speed of instruction. Because when I was doing this and building it, God said, Derek, you can't house everybody. Derek, as great as I'm going to make you, bro, you can't house everybody. You live in Florida. How you going to house people in California, Illinois, Birmingham, Alabama, Detroit, Michigan? Derek, how you going to house people in Wichita, Kansas, Denver, Colorado, Winter Haven, Florida, Lake Wales, Florida? Derek, how you going to house people in Maine, New York, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Delaware, and more?